about how my family has reacted to me becoming an amputee. And this has been a highly requested video for a while. I just haven't been able to make the video. And I also wanted to make this video because Stephania's Amputee Adventures posted a video last week all about how her daughter had reacted to her having an amputation. And I wanted to put something out there to show her and her daughter that they're not alone in this journey. I also wanted to make this video because April is Limb Loss and Limb Difference Awareness Month. And it's a great opportunity to show people what it's like to really be an amputee. So I'm not going to be bringing my family members actually on the channel, but I will, however, be sharing some of the answers and things that they gave me when I interviewed them, and they also were able to tell me about how they felt around the amputation, so I'll be sharing that with you guys now. So the first point that I have for you guys is that my mom was actually like pretty happy for me to be having the amputation because she knew it was a chance at hope. And she knew that it was a chance for my life to get better than it was while I was living with CRPS. And if you don't know what CRPS is, you can go watch the video down in the description that'll tell you more about it. But I've talked about it enough on the channel already, I'm going to skip over that a little bit. So I had a doctor of faith, and I had a doctor that was really good about researching things and has been amazing for a little town doctor. He has done some incredible stuff. This is the same doctor that has been researching the bisphosphonates, or the pamidronate. That is the drug given in Italy, and he is definitely a man of faith. And so knowing that I had this doctor that believed in God put me at ease, and I knew that there was prayers being said and that there was prayers throughout the entire operation. And one of the last things that my mom said to the doctor, well, she didn't even say it, but she was like this, and he said absolutely, and like was actually a little bit emotional about that. And so that's kind of like just a cool moment that we had when I had my amputation, and I think that helped me know that things were going to be okay, and it helped my mom know that things were going to be okay too. One of the things that I'm really glad that we did is my family helped me have a pirate party, and we had a pirate party the day of my amputation, the day that I went in for surgery, because we wanted something hopeful and a little bit fun to lighten the mood and to lighten the load of something like pretty scary, because at the time I didn't 100% know that this would work. It was absolutely 100% my last ditch effort to have my life back and to have some resemblance of a normal young adult life. And so having a pirate party was the amazing way to help me to cope with it, and it helped my family to cope with it. And so we brought pirate hats, we brought the eye patches, we brought the little pirate tattoos. You can even see me wearing them in the video where I talk about becoming an amputee. I'm just glad that we made the effort to have the pirate party because it made it easier to have to lose my leg. So something that I am very thankful for that my friend Stephania did for me is she made me a shark. And she gave it to my doctors when I had the amputation surgery, so I didn't even know that she had made this for me. And so when I woke up from surgery, I woke up with this shark on my leg. And I couldn't even take the situation too seriously because I woke up with Bruce 2.0, or Bruce's twin, on my leg. She calls her shark Bruce, so I call mine Bruce's twin. We even have the same leg amputated, so we're both left side amputees. So a lot of people assumed that my family would be like crying and like really sad, but actually they weren't, which is interesting, but they really weren't like horribly sad. Most of my family members were not horribly sad that I had an amputation done, because they saw it as a day of hope. Putting my foot in the grass the day before the amputation really helped cement to my mom that this amputation needed to happen, because it was so painful, and you can see my leg just like shaking and how painful it is, and you can hear it in my voice, and you can tell that I'm tired of having this pain and that I was ready to move on. And even though the amputation hasn't taken away my pain completely, it's given me the best chance at hope that I had at the time, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the opportunity to have hope. One thing that my brother said to me is that he was pretty sad at the time because he didn't understand why the amputation had to happen to me, and he kind of felt the why me, or like kind of felt like he was maybe even the only one going through this. And so I wanted to bring that to light as well, that my brother did have a hard time with it, and that it's perfectly okay for you as a family member of an amputee to have a hard time with it, because you're grieving something that your family member is going through, and you're grieving something very hard alongside the family member. So my brother said something interesting about me having the amputation, and that was that he never expected an amputation or a disability to happen to his own sister. And I think that's so true with anyone that ends up with a sudden disability, is that their family doesn't expect it, and so they have to grieve that loss as well. They have to grieve the loss of who you used to be, as well as you having to grieve the loss of who you used to be without a disability. My brother said that he misses riding ripsticks together and going to the park, as well as me helping him out with homework. And to that I say that I actually miss those things too, and it's hard to not be able to play with my brother all the time, and it's hard to not be able to do some of those things that we used to do together. In the end, my brother is very proud of the progress that I'm making with my prosthetic right over there, and he's very proud of me for the small steps forward that I've been taking lately, and he says that he's proud of the fact that I made the decision to amputate, because he can see now that life is getting a little bit better than it was before. Just a little bit, but that little bit means a whole lot. And the last thing my brother said was that he feels like I can now start the rest of my life, which is so true. And having the amputation was really the beginning of me starting to get my life back, and adapting and learning how to do things differently. And so I'm so thankful to have a supportive family around me, and that my immediate family has been my greatest support in having an amputation. And I think that's very important for any amputee, to have the support of their family as they're going through something so life-changing. So thank you to my family. And I wanted to thank you guys for helping me get to 900 subscribers! Woo! We finally made it to 900 subscribers! Woo! And when I get to 1,000, that party's gonna be even bigger. So thank you so much for helping me try to get to 1,000 subscribers. And I thank you guys for subscribing and sharing and commenting and liking the video. All of those things help the YouTube algorithm. And if you guys would like to see another video that YouTube recommends for you, click over here, and I'll see you all in the next video.